Up, everybody? Bobby Hilton here, giving you guys an awesome championship match here. This is going to be a race to 11. Lukas Fracasso Verner. And this is actually going to be the last time he's going to defend his actual title, his championship. We are officially crowning him the grand champion. He's going to get his name on the board, highlighted, and we're going to have a competition for who's going to be number one on the list now. And then from there, the number one person can challenge Lukas when he's in town, but we don't have to wait for him and hold up our matches. So we're pretty excited. I'd hate to see Lukas go out of number two, but I have a feeling he's going to play well. How's everybody doing out there? Can you hear me? I see Vinny comment. Can you hear me all right, Vin? Everybody else, let me know if you can hear me and how do you see the screen? How the camera looking all right? It's looking smooth. Just practicing his stroke. He's here hanging out with his girlfriend. It's his girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. Had a little cake for her. His mom came here with some cake, had a little singing, and he's going to squeeze in this list match here. Race to 11, I'm sorry. And I got to tell you, I know Ryan Cullen has got to be chomping at the bit. You know, he would like nothing more than to knock him off his crown right before we knock Lukas up into the rafters of the grand champion. All right, there we go. Lukas Fracasso Verner on the right.
That break and run was
I hit the wrong
sponsored
button.
by
I'm sorry about
Yale
that.
Billiards.
Lukas
the
on the left, Ryan on the right.
If you need any chalk, gloves, or a mat
It is rack your own 9-ball, call 9-ball. 3-foul rule. Push out, jump shots are allowed. Lukas is going to be breaking. He's going to rack for himself. And here we go. All right, everybody, while we're doing this, let's hit the share button. Let's get the numbers up. This is an awesome match here. Championship match, race to 11. And again, you can't see Lukas Fracasso Verner too often. So hit that share button. Let's get the numbers up. And on the beautiful Gold Crown 7s, this is a 4-inch pocket table. Plays magnificent. All right, Lukas racking, ready to go. Let's go to the overhead. Okay, we do 1 ball on the spot, so he's going to be trying to make that 6 ball, the wing ball, off the break. There it is. 6 ball goes. How's he dressing up for the 1? Looking pretty good. Oh, the 4. Actually, the 4 just snuck his nose in there. Make that 1 ball a lot more difficult. Now, he might have to carry him the 4 ball in. That's exactly what he tried to do. He missed it. So Ryan Cullen at the table. Cliff Wright, how you doing, sir? All right, the numbers are already kicking ass. 50 people plus hitting the share button. Let's get the numbers up. Make sure you hit the follow button, subscribe button if you're on YouTube. Let's get the numbers up. Great matchup. All right, the 7 does go in the side. It's going to be a little tricky to get on the blue tube from here. He's going to have to really stroke this ball with some high English. Nice shot right there by Ryan to start it off. Might have to come around to get on this red 3 here. He missed it and banged into the 3. So Lukas is going to have a. Let's go to the overhead. Looks like the way he's cueing it, he can make it. He does. But look at the 7-8 now. Unless that 7-8 is wired. I might have to break that up here. Does not look wired, but he might be able to throw it in. I think he's going to go with some left spin 2-rail position. Come close to the middle of the table. Now, he could draw this ball back and play the position for the bank on the 7 if the combo doesn't go. He's really thinking about it now. They're going to try to really sauce this ball with some high spin, 2 rails, even 3 rails behind the 7. Trying to draw it to get behind it. Wow. What a great stroke by Lukas. He's going to get a boom. Does a great stroke. He's not perfect, but he still has a shot here. Nice leave. What's going on, Sean? What's up, Shadow? How you doing? I hope you guys saw Lukas Fracasso Verner on the Boom and Freezer show this week. It was an excellent show. Myself and Scott were not holding back, asking him the tough questions about Mosconi, his personal life, and everything else. And if you're a fan of Lukas Fracasso Verner, you got to check it out. That's the Boom and Freezer show. Nice lead by Lukas. He got him right behind the 8 ball. Don't know if Ryan can spin this off the side rail. Looks like he's not. He's going to have to go the long way. Now he's thinking about maybe coming 2 rails. We're doing great. Shut down. Nice hit. Is it going to go? It is not. That's going to cost them, I think. I mean, it's not easy. Lukas has a lot of stretch here. He's got a thin cut on this 7. Awesome, Sean. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're pretty excited about him. It's the most he's ever been on a talk show for sure. Hour and a half talking about his personal life and a lot of good stuff. Oh, he hit it too thin. Again, that was a tough shot. Had to use a bridge. So Ryan Cullen here, very good chance to go up 1-0. And you guys are killing it. Well over 70 people watching already. Please hit the share button. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe. It's free. Booming Freezer show. Just kidding. I know, Brian. What happens is when I do talk to text, Booming Freezer comes out instead of Booming Freezer. Booming Freezer. Pretty funny, Brian. Slow rolled it. I would have came back and forth there, but he's still going to be okay. All he's got to do is make this with some center ball. He can bounce it off that side rail if he wants, or just pull it back a hair. Up to him. All about confidence. Stroke here. Oh, he rattled it, hit the point. You saw the table. The 4-inch pockets are not forgiving. If you hit the point, you're going to pay the piper. Is Lukas going to go opposite-handed? For those who don't know, Lukas is one of the best opposite-hander players in the country. Maybe even the world. I mean, he's no John Mora, but besides John Mora, he's up there with the tops. That's for sure, opposite-handed. All right, Lukas draws first blood, 1-0. We're doing a race to 11. You are watching the Sharkstream. Bobby Boom in the booth, giving you play-by-play. Ryan Cullen versus Lukas Fracasso. I see all my friends in the chat. Sean Canty's in the chat. Cliff Wright's in the chat. Vinny G's in the chat. Brian Lowell's in the chat. Della Rocha's in the chat. Thanks for joining in, guys. Speaking of Boom and Freezer, there it is. Check out the link. It's the Boom and Freezer Show on Facebook, also on YouTube. All you got to do is type in the Boom and Freezer Show, YouTube or Spotify or anywhere you get your podcasts. And not to brag, if you're a pool player, you got to love it. The last 3 guests we had were Efren Reyes, Earl Strickland, Lukas Fracasso Verner. That's pretty intense right there. Talk about the GOATs, and then you got Lukas Fracasso Verner, the young gun from the United States, trying to make some noise. this year. Already won his first WNT event a couple months ago. Lukas to break. And racking perfectly with that Teo Max rack. Doesn't have an easy peasy shot, but a very makeable shot. We're going to go to the long view to see what he's looking at here. Natural position. The cue ball is going to go to the right side for the 3. And then the 4, 5, 6 are almost hanging. So he's one shot away from pretty much making this an easy run out here. And he did not hit the point just like Ryan did and paid the price. Back is going to be a race to the 2 ball here, I think. The harder shot after that is going to be getting the 8 to the 9, or getting on the 8. I'm getting on the 9 from the 8. I think he's got to bear down, just make this ball. Cue ball come back towards the side pocket, just not hit it hard enough to scratch, and just make it. Looks like he's trying to carry him the 5 ball. He's going to draw the 2. That's what he did. Nice shot. Play a little fantasy pole. Just hopefully get something. All right, good shot by Ryan, but he's a little pickle now. I mean, he can clean one bank this, get it right by the 6. Or he can try to maybe hide the cue ball down by the 4-5 or 4-3. I'm sorry. Got to be really careful here. Good shot by Ryan. Let's give him a boom for that. Well played. Lukas quickly to the table. Looking at the 1 rail kick here. Nice hit. Going to leave Ryan a little tricky. Almost on the rail. A little bit of a cut here on the side. Got to control the cue ball. Cue ball's going to want to run a little bit. Well, he's got to control. He doesn't want to be on the rail here on the 3. Oh, he wants to hit at medium speed, come 1, maybe 2 rails, and leave yourself a shot on the 3 to get to the 4. But making the shot here is key, obviously. Oh, Brian in the background fixing the scores. Thanks, Brian. They must have did the scores backwards on their end. All right, that's going to make Lukas pretty quickly go up 2 games here. I don't see any problems here. Little 1 rail position, a little bit of spin. Go 1 rail position to the purple. Going to play the purple in the same pocket. He needs to get a good angle to get back down to the green 6. Doesn't want to be straight here. That's pretty straight. Now he's going to have to really stroke this ball. You see where he's pointing. Watch this cue ball. Watch the action he's going to get on this one. Go forward 2 rails. Or 3 rails. Scores right now. Nice shot by Lukas. Now he's just going to draw this ball into the 9 and get the 9 out of there. Just like that. He's got to move the cue ball a little bit to get on the 9 here. This is not easy, but he is favored to make it. There it is. Did he get enough? And he's perfect. Lukas Fracasso Verner quickly up 2-0. Couple mistakes by Ryan, and Lukas took advantage. Great job. Over 100 people watching. And again, hit that share button. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, guys. It's free. It really helps us out. It gets us in the algorithm, and it gets it out there with all these great matches that we have with Lukas, also sometimes Ashley, and of course all of our top list players. Watching Lukas, the doctor at work, really feathering that ball, making sure the ball's the way he wants them. So far, he's 2 for 2 on making the wing ball. I missed it and a scratch. Ryan got a little bit of a opportunity here if things line up, but the 2 ball got a little squirrely on him. Gonna have to get on that 2 ball. I mean, he could come around the bottom rail by the 9 and put some spin on it and run into it. Maybe play the 2-8 combo. See how he does. Cliff said, I never took credit for teaching him. Um, yeah, I mean, I want to say I taught him, just as good as anybody else. When he was younger, he just wanted to play. He wasn't much of a lesson type guy. He really wasn't listening to people that well, but he took everything in. I did teach him some lessons. I played with him a lot. But more importantly, I try to teach him life lessons, and hopefully he takes some of that and brings it into the world. But great question there, Cliff. I want to say he took more lessons from people by basically losing and wanting to beat those people more than anything else. He really did. All right, nice shot by Ryan. He left him kind of tough, but Lucas can see it. I don't know if he can see enough of it to cut it. He might be able to carry him the 8 ball off the side rail. Probably the best bet. You got to be careful not to stick yourself behind the 3. Did he? He did a nice shot. He did exactly what he needed to do. Now he's got to come with another big shot. He'll have natural position. I think the cue ball roll a little bit towards the 9, but man, this is a tough shot. Shut the front door. Lukas, Fracasso, Verner bringing the heat. What a great shot. Perfect position. Now we can go 1 rail to the middle. I can just draw this ball back, play the 5 on the side. Or in the corner, that's fine too. Got a nice little angle. He's going to play the 6 in the same pocket as the 5. He's going to try to be perfectly straight on the 7 to get to the 9. The only thing he doesn't want to be here is on the rail. Just like that. Again, he wants to be almost perfectly straight. Roll that 7 inside and tap the 9 ball. And just so you know, guys, this is Lucas's last championship defense. I am making him a grand champion. Nice shot. What that means is he will be on the top of the list. He will be available for our champion to play when he's available. Obviously, he's a traveling pro, travels all the time. So he really holds up the list by playing him every other week. He just can't do it. He's always on the road, sometimes a month at a time. So this is his last championship match. If he wins, either wins or lose, he's going to be the grand champion, and we're going to put him top of the board, and he can play the champion after this. And we're going to have 2 spots open. Rob Piercing dropped out, and Lucas Verner is getting the boot. So we're going to have a tournament, and we're going to try to fill those 2 spots. So it's going to be a great race. We might get 20, 30 people trying to get those 2 spots, and whoever gets it, it's going to be well-deserved because it's going to be tough competition. That's going to be this Saturday. And then once that starts, we're going to remix the whole list, and you're going to see a lot of great matches, I promise you. A lot of great players on our list. All right, Lucas, the break here, up 3-0. That time he killed it. Got the wing ball. Got another ball. No shot on the 2, though. Yeah, Lucas did get some red velvet cake. Absolutely, he did. Again, Lucas celebrating his girlfriend's birthday here at Yale Billiards. Just went for the bank shot. Didn't get it. Got really fortunate on that. Ryan has no clean shot on this 2 ball here. Paul Dago says he wants it. Come on down on Saturday, Paul. You can play in it. Ryan's going to try to kick and leave the cue behind the 6. Didn't quite get it. He's trying to hit that ball a little bit more on the outside to have the cue ball go behind the 6. So Lucas is again off to the races. Opposite hand. Watch this, folks. He plays left-handed just as well as most people play regular-handed, even though he didn't get the position he wanted there. But he's going to try to cut this ball really thin up the rail. Great shot. Look at the position. He's going to get a boom. A 1 rail to the middle of the table. He wants to get to the side pocket at least. Just like that. Now he can go 1 rail. Get that cue ball again, probably close to the center of the table. There you go. Good shot. I want to be 2 straight. I like a little angle here. Yeah, that's why it's a little straighter than I think he wanted to be. Now he's going to have to make a tough shot on the 8 here, on the rail, jacked up. Makes it. And Lukas Fracasso Verner, 4-0. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't checked out the Boom and Freezer Show, make sure you go check it out. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere your podcasts are available. And Scott Frost, absolutely killing it. My partner over there, great guy. Not only that, he's so knowledgeable. He knows everything. He knows the background of people. He knows the insides of the game. Very lucky to have him as a partner, Scott Frost and myself. The Boom and Freezer Show. Every week, dropping live Monday on YouTube, Spotify, and again, anywhere you get your podcast. Lukas, 5th rack breaking, 4th time making the wing ball. No breaking runs yet, though. No shot on the 1 here. 5 stuck right in the middle. Lukas might play the kick to make this ball here. Up 4-0. Doing pretty good. That's exactly what he does do. Didn't make it. Ryan at the table. That's the frustrating part. When you're down 4-0, you get up there, your shot's not really clean, and you have to make it if you don't miss it. If you don't make it, you could be sitting for 2 or 3 racks. So big miss there by Ryan. You think Lukas Castlevern's got what it takes to make a Mosconi? Right now, he's number 2 in points. You think he'll make it by the end of the year? You think we will see Lukas Castlevern on Mosconi 26? Let me know in the comments. Lucas, not going to get there. I don't think Ryan thought he was going to get another chance this rack, so got to be pretty happy. No trouble balls. Just got to make sure he doesn't get stuck behind that orange 5 there. That's what he's looking at now. I like drawing it coming up over here. That's the way I like coming. An easier position on the 4, but you got to stroke it. And if you don't feel comfortable, yeah, he doesn't feel comfortable, so he's just going to take the easiest route. That's not a bad choice. You know, you want to get making some balls, get some comfort in here. Now he's got to be careful not to let this ball run too much. Going to run, but he doesn't want him to run too much. Oh, nice shot. Barely made it, but good shot there by Ryan. Ryan's going to try to pull this ball back for the orange. Got to be careful. Don't get too close to it. And he boxed the 4. He was perfect on the 5, but again, he missed the 4. I think Fedor Gorse is number 1 right now. I'm not 100%. I think that's what it was. It Fedor? Or it might have been Thorsten Homan and then Lukas. I'm not sure. I got to check it out. Wow, Lukas overcut that ball, but still made it. And you can see his position is off because it hit too thin. Got a little reverse cut here. Lukas. All right, this is the tournament I'm talking about for Saturday. I know it's a lot there. It's pretty busy, but you can go check it out on the Sharkstream page or Yale Billiards page or Bobby Hilton's page. And this is what we're doing. $20 entry fee. $20 entry fee, paying the top 4 guys in cash. The top 2 players will take the one to be the grand champion or the regular list champion. And whoever comes in second will take the number 5 spot from Rob Pierce. So that's what's going on Saturday here at Yale Billiards. He's faster than whiskey disappearing from my paycheck. Yeah, Sean, you're not kidding, man. This kid plays like a ball of fire, and you can see that he breaking good, and it's just not getting a clean look on the 1, but he's making that wing ball every time he's hitting the ball. It's real hard. You can sneak this 1 ball by with a lot of sauce, a lot of spin here, and not going to get it. All right, Ryan, I'm not going to say it's now or never, but it's kind of now or never. Can't be going down 6-7 nothing here to this guy. He's just too powerful. You got to win this rack, maybe get back up there and break and run, get back into the set here. You got a nice angle here. Put a little bit of outside spin, a little bit of right spin. You can come 1 or 2 rails. You want to be pretty straight on the 2 because the 3's right to the opposite side of it. Want to get about to the 3rd dot if you can. Yeah, you want to be straight right to the 3rd dot, just the way we called it. The 4-7's lined up for the combo if you need to, or you can bring it back over to that side to make it in the corner. Just don't get yourself behind the 5 here. All right, good shot. And he can come right here, or he can go forward 1 reel and come here for the combo. Nice shot. We go with some left spin. Want to come out a little bit more than that, but this is makeable. I like drawing this and playing this side, 2 rails. This gets a little tricky if you got to just touch it to play this. What he's going to do, great shot, played it well and made it. Sometimes, especially when you're down big, you had to hit that ball perfect, and he did. Now it's got to make this 1 rail position to the side. Rail, and play the 7 to the side. And should have his first point for Ryan Cullen. Little bottom right spin. Hit the side rail or not. It's up to him how much he wants to hit of the ball. He goes to the side rail. Ooh. Should be okay here. Almost got to the 50. But he's pretty tall. He can reach. Makes it. There you go. Ryan Cullen on the board, everybody. And one more time, guys, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber to the Sharkstream. This way you get all our notifications for all of our matches and all of our cool happenings here on the Sharkstream. If you're on Facebook, hit the follow button as well. Both of those things are free. Don't cost you nothing. All right, Ryan Braken really needed something going here. Needs to get 1 or 2 racks under his belt. Get Lukas feel a little bit of pressure, and also for Ryan to gain a little bit of confidence. And look at these beautiful gold crown 7s, everybody. We're one of the first pool halls in the United States to have a full front room of them. Our back room's going to be full July, and tables are second to none. I can tell you that. They're beautiful. They play beautiful. They look beautiful. Great tables. Check them out. Brunswick.com, BrunswickBilliards.com. The link is in our bio. We are Yale Billiards, Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream. And Cullen's going to get the rack out of there, and then it's touching the 3. He's like, I'm going to leave it alone. Ryan's checking this out. He's like, can I cut this ball in or I have to kick it? Looks like he's going to try to kick it. He wants to go 2 rails so the cue ball comes up towards the 2 ball. Got 1, got 2, but he hits it into the rail. It's going to be off to the races here. He wants to get straight on the 2 to get on the 3 here. 1 rail, 2 rails. Got a little angle here. Must be able to get in the same pocket then by the 9. I wasn't sure if he was able to or not, but it looks like it. Little draw to the center of the table. Always got to just tap this ball in the side. Gonna roll up nice for the green 6. Like that. You have to use a little bit of stroke stretching. There it is. And he's going to play this one, maybe two real position. He's going to play the 9 in the same pocket as the 8 ball. He's going to put a little bit of a right spin on it. Not a lot. Almost center ball. Yeah, just like that. And he's going to play the 9 in the same pocket. And he's not going to say, get rid of that. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but Lukas, Fracasso, Verner, and the Sharkstream are both sponsored by McDermott. Check this out. All right, Lukas on top, 6-1. We're going to 11, everybody. Bobby Boom in the booth, giving you play-by-play. Lukas, Fracasso, Verner dressing up the rack. This is rack number 8. That 2 balls fired in, and Lukas is going to have a clean shot at the 1 for the first time. Let's see if he can finish it. The 2 looks really tough over there. Taking his time here, trying to figure it out. At first, he had an angle. He's like, I'm going to make it. And then he's like, I don't know. It's kind of straight. Leave enough to bank this ball. That's what he did. He played position for the bank. How about that? Oh, off the 3. A lot of people play this 2 ball cross side. Lukas Verner plays it 2 rails off the 3 in the side. And now he's off to the races. Nothing tougher than playing a great opponent and they get a little lucky on you, because it's hard enough as it is. You're fighting against the tide, you're struggling, but they get a little bit of roll and they just capitalize and they have no mercy. And Lukas is just free stroking now. He knows he's playing with house money. And Ryan says, don't even bother. 7-1. Take a look at that beautiful cue that Lukas is playing with. McDermott cue of the month. Beautiful blue. I want to say it's May. I'm not 100% cue of the month May last year, but it's a beautiful cue. Lukas really likes it. Obviously won his first WNT event with it. Came in second in another. Playing really well. Shout out to McDermott, the Sharkstream sponsor, and of course, Lukas Verner sponsor. Great cues. He's breaking with the Mach 1. As you heard on the Boom and Freezer show, he was talking about he made some adjustments to it, had to figure it out, and tweaked it a little bit, and now he seems like he's got it, and he's got it working here, man. He's making the balls like fire, but he's not getting a good shot after the break. Good thing for Ryan. Ryan won't be shooting at all. Lukas is up 7-1. No breaking runs yet, though. Actually, no, that last rack was a breaking run. I didn't count. I didn't think about it because he made the 2 ball flukily, but. All right, Ryan, buckle up. Get position on this red 3 in the side. You had to avoid the 4. And then you could be off to the races, my friend. I warned him. Guys. I said, watch out for that 4. Not sure what the plan is here now. He's going to try to fire this in the corner. Got to watch the scratch to the side. Got to hit it hard enough. Doesn't have a whole lot of room there to squeeze it by. Yeah, it was tough here to squeak by that 4. I got a little bit of love there. Gonna lead Lukas a shot at the 3, but not a clean shot. Might have to make a combo here. Very difficult. Unless he can squeeze that 3 ball by, which tough to tell from all these angles. From that angle, looks like there's no way. And this is what professionals do to you. You think they have no shot. You think they're hooked. And oh yeah, 3 ball cross corner. And off to the races. Looks like Lukas wants to go spend some birthday time with his girlfriend. He's going to stretch over the table. You don't see him do this often. Obviously feeling comfortable. How about some likes and shares for Lukas Fracasso Verner, everybody? I want to say he missed 2 balls. Don't think he missed too many balls. Not a lot of breaking runs because he had ahead of a shot, but clean shots. Look at him, fires it in 8-1. Race to 11, everybody. And I got to talk about the Roman Freezer show. Not only did myself and Scott really like the show, we really like the guests we're getting, but we really, really like the feedback we're getting from you fans. The guys, you're sending us messages, telling us what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see, and all this good stuff. I mean, we're getting feedback from John Mora, Efren's episode, Earl's episode, Lucas's episode, even Moritz episode, Jonas's. I mean, all these episodes, we're getting so much feedback from other players and fans alike. We really appreciate it, and we're going to keep bringing it to you. We got a lot more guests for season 4 coming up. A lot more guests coming up. All right, rack number 9, LFV. And we're going to call it now. It's the break and run. Lukas Fracasso Verner. All he's got to do is get position on the purple here. He's going to come around table. Watch the cue ball, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Hit it a little too hard. 4. You can see he didn't want to go that far. So he might not break and run here. He's going to have to make a tough bank on this 4 ball. And it looks like he slid it on the tail max rack. So that's not going to help him. All right, Ryan. Big shot here. Long 4 ball. Cooked. Yeah, he's cooked. He got bad position. You can tell he almost grabbed his head when he shot that 2 ball. He knew he got away from him. He didn't want it to go that far. Now, Ryan got to make this ball. I think you can make the 5 in the corner. That's what he's looking at now. He positions himself right over there in between the 5 and the 6. He can make the 5 in the corner. Obviously, you want to make the 5 in the side if you could, but it's too hard to get the cue ball anywhere. Just make the ball. Fire the cue ball over. There it is. Great shot. Sean Canty lighting up the chat, making jokes, always entertaining. Some of these things I can't read. Appreciate it. Ryan's looking at it. Maybe he's a little bit more angle than he wanted. Ooh, that looks tough from here, huh? Yeah, he wanted to be a little more straighter. Oof. I don't think he has the bank because the 9's blocking it either. He might have to go off the bottom rail and try to kick this in the side. Don't know if he can. Don't think he can cheat this ball without scratching in the corner. They got to go to the bottom rail here. Gonna play safe. That shows a lot of heart from Ryan Cullen, not giving up, not just sending a flyer, playing the game the way it's supposed to be, down 8-1, not having a clean shot, playing safe. Lukas could try to cut this ball with a lot of firepower. Not easy. Good effort there by the kid. All right, Ryan with the safety really worked out in his favor. 4 balls away from pulling it within 6. All right, it's pretty straight here. Might have to stroke this ball with straight draw. Unless he has enough angle to go forward. And he does. Draw it straight back. No, he's going to draw this straight back as well. He's going to try to play the 9, the same pocket as the 7. Wants to draw it to that middle diamond on the bottom left rail. And bounce off a little bit. Wants that right at the middle dot. He got a little bit lower than he wanted. You can see he didn't draw it enough. That he's trying to hit it in the middle dot like we were talking about. Now he's going to have to play the bank or the cut. The cut is more defensive. Bank, a little bit more confidence. Down 8-1. I'm not sure how he's going to play it. You do have to call the ball, though. Or looking at the reverse cut. That's okay, too. Cue ball's going to run wild on him, though. Got to watch the scratch cross corner. Yeah, even going 3 rails. He's going to go cross side. Probably put a little draw on this to keep some distance in case he doesn't make it. Doesn't want that cue ball staying in the middle of the table. Exactly what he does, and he hit it. Great shot by Ryan Cullen. All right, guys, one more time. Hit that share button, guys. Get it out there. We got about 150 people watching. Great numbers for Wednesday night here at the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream. Make sure you guys hit the share button. Let everybody know. We got a list match going on for the championship on the Gold Crown 7s. Is anybody first time here on the Sharkstream? First time seeing the Gold Crown 7s? Let me know your thoughts. Like the two-tone black on the top, the white lettering, the chrome feet, or the multi-leveled leveling system. One of the most advanced leveling systems in the world for a pool table. You can check it out, BrunswickBilliards.com. All right, Ryan Cullen to break. Down 2-8. Bye-bye, wing ball. Not a clean look here. Has a look, but not a clean one. Nice sleeve right there by RC. All right, Ryan's got to play one ball, one rack at a time, obviously. Got an open table here. Probably a little bit more angle than he wanted. I still think he can draw it back enough, though. Avoid the scratch and have a clean look at the side here. That's exactly what he does. A little messed up here, though. He might have to go forward and play this 4 on the side now. He was definitely trying to draw it so he can play the 4 in the corner. He's too close to the rail now. He's going to have to go forward. He wants to get right down, right on the second dot, in between the first and the second dot. And that's pretty freaking good. Nice shot, Ryan Cullen. Little draw shot here. Play the 5 in the opposite corner where he's looking at. And then he's going to have to go forward to play the 7 ball. 8, 9 are hangers. Oh, hitting to the point. Looks like he kind of jumped up, rushed a little bit, got real lucky on the lead, but he should have been out there. We're going to 11, everybody here. Race to 11. All right. Lukas looking here. Not a whole heck of a lot. I mean, obviously, if he comes this way, 9 doesn't really have anywhere to go. He can play the safe, try to leave this, try to come off the rail here. He's going to go to the air. Not a lot of room to jump here. Yeah, that was real tough. I was asking a lot of Lukas. Didn't have a lot of room there. All right, Ryan, another opportunity for this rack. Trickiest part is getting a good shot on the 5 to get to the 7. He's going to have a clean shot on the 5 no matter what, but he needs a good angle to get to the 7. Don't love it, but he can go forward or he can draw it. Go forward to go underneath it or draw it back. Nice stroke. He had that really good, great recovery. Now all he's got to do is make this 1 or 2 rails, and the 8 is hanging the side. Is he going to get it? Is he going to get it? He does. Ryan Cullen with a nice roll. Wasn't sure if he was going to get it there. Little bottom left here. Just spin it to the 3rd dot. Here, 3rd dot right there. And Lukas says, you got it. All right, we got a game, folks. Ryan 3, need an 8. Lukas 8, needing 3. Who you got in the chat? Let me know who you got winning. Any Ryan Collins fans out there think he got a chance to come back? Let me know. While I got a quick second here, let me give you a quick shout out to Yale Billiards. There it is, the Teom Max Rack right there. We love the Teom Max Rack. We love their chalk. We also love their hat and apparel. They have a lot of cool stuff. Go check it out at teombilliards.com. Their link is in our bio as well. Huge sponsor to the Sharkstream. They also sponsor the Boom and Freezer Show. They do great stuff for pool all around. Shout out to Teom Billiards, everybody. Check them out. All right, Ryan Cullen the break. Got 3 games now. Well, it's just 8-1. Now we're at 8-3. Bye-bye wing ball. And has a shot here. He might make his 3rd ball. Right, for those of you at home learning how to break, 1, 2, 3, and 4 balls. 4 balls on the break for Ryan Cullen, everybody. Can we get that? 4 balls on the break. That's impressive, right? That's impressive. Tough shot here, though. Oh, got into the rail. Unfortunately, after the great 4 ball break, misses the 2, had the 4-9 lined up. And I'm not sure if Lukas can see the 2. I think he can. Again, gotta navigate around the balls. Not out of the woods yet, though. Tough shot here on the 3. Got to make the cue ball dance a little bit, too. Got to make the shot and cue ball move around the table. Oh, look at that. He's going to get some love here. He's going to get some love. Lukas Fracasso Verner with some love. That. Look at that. Lukas Fracasso Verner, 9-3. Needing 2 more racks. Yeah, they definitely got something going on at Sharks in the Philippines for sure. A lot of big stuff. How about that shot by Lukas Fracasso Verner on the 3 ball, huh? Got a little love tap on the 4, but nice shot nonetheless. Yeah, Sharks does a lot of cool stuff, man. They do a lot of they have a lot of big names playing. Doc Walk, AJ Manis, a lot of big names. Carlo plays over there. So they got a lot of big stuff happening over there in Sharks in the Philippines. All right, Lukas the break. Lukas trying to outdo Brian. He's like, if you can do 4, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 3. So close, Lukas. Oh my goodness. No break and run so far. That's very rare. Very rare. Thought for sure Lukas was going to make that 3 ball and run the rack, but now Ryan back at the table. Guys haven't checked out Yale Billiards yet. We're at 169 North Plains Industrial Road, Wallingford, Connecticut. We have 8 Gold Crown 7s and 8 Gold Crown 3s, soon to be all Gold Crown 7s by July. We have the McDermott Open coming up middle of July as well, professional pool tournament. And we're doing a lot of big things on the stream and in billiards as well. So if you're in the area, come check it out. I promise you'll have a good time. We got great drink specials, good food, and look at the atmosphere. Just check out the tables and the rugs and all the pictures that are up on the decor were all taken by Austin, our camera guy and our video guy, and a lot of big names in our arena. All right, Ryan Cullen trying to pull it within 5 here. All he's got to do is draw this ball back towards the center of the table. Want to get to like side pocket is the goal. That's pretty close. Pretty close. Very makeable. Could follow us with some right spin here and play in the same pocket. Also draw it to the side rail, close to the side rail, and play in the same pocket as well. And that's exactly what he does. Great shot. And Lukas is going to be ahead by 5 now. Ryan Cullen 4. Lukas Verner 9. Race to 11. Great break right there by Cullen. Makes a ball. Has a clean shot in the one. Little quirky to get on the two, but if he can get on the two to get to the three, he should be off to the races. I like cutting it thin, going two rails, but could also play the bank and play one rail. See how he plays it. He put a lot of spin on that. That was a good shot. A little bit farther than he wanted to be, but he's still one stop shot away from probably running the rack here. After he makes a two, everything is right there. 3 in the side, 4 in the side, 5, 7, 8, 9 on the same side of the table. There you go. Ryan Cullen looking good here. And looking to get our first break and run here. Wants to go forward, a little high English. Got to stay focused here. Want to hit this with some center draw. Come straight back to the middle of the table a little bit. There you go. The question here, does he want to draw this to play in the same pocket? Or does he want to creep it up a little bit, play the long way? That's what he's looking at right now. Trying to decide what the best play is. Looks like he's going to go low, try to play in the same pocket. Nope, he's going to go forward. All right, I like it. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's a smart play. All he's got to do is make it with some center stun, come back up a little bit, and play the 8 in the opposite corner, diagonally from where he's shooting the 7. Great shot.
That break and run was sponsored by Yale Billiards, the best chalk in the industry. If you need any chalk, gloves, or a max rack, check
I'm
out
going to hit it again for you guys at
YaleBilliards.com.
home. Didn't see it.
That break and run was sponsored by Yale Billiards, the best chalk in the industry. If you need any chalk, gloves, or a max rack,
Xavier,
check
no
out
soft breaking here,
YaleBilliards.com.
man. You got to crush it. You will be warned if you soft break. Both these guys are killing it. Ryan made 4 balls, and Lukas, the next rack, made 3 balls. I haven't seen anybody break this good in a long time. Well, both players. You always see one good player breaking, but it's tough to see both players breaking good. All right, Ryan Cullen going to pull it within 5 to 9 here. He wins this one, and we're right back in it. Kind of wielded his body out so he didn't scratch, if you saw that. He does make a ball. Leave himself a very, very difficult shot here on this one. But again, happy to be in the match here. It was down 8 to 1. And now we're standing, I believe it's 5 to 9, if I'm not mistaken. Joe A., what are you doing in Virginia, brother? What are you doing in Virginia, man? Not going to get there. Good effort. He said he beat the Fargo race already. Is it 9? Was it 11-5 the Fargo? Wow, I'll take Ryan all day with 11-5. Oh, that's right. Picking up Joey. Very nice. Tell him I said hello if he's here. Lukas Fracasso Verner bringing the heat. He's like, you're going to break and run on me? Watch this. All right, Lukas at the table controlling. He's going to draw this ball to the side rail. Just like that. I think he's going to hit this one rail and bring the cue ball right back to him and play the 4 in the opposite side. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Lukas Fracasso Verner. Now he's just going to go forward here. Play the 5 in the corner. Lucas looks so effortless, so fluent when he's playing well. Look at the way he's moving that ball around the table. Like it has string, you know what I mean? Gonna have to roll it around again here. He's just playing too good to that. Stop shot, one more stop shot away from getting on the hill here. And there it is. Lucas on the hill, 10-5. Ryan's like, you want me to shoot it? Yeah, good, I'll shoot it. All right, Lucas on the hill. Again, guys, this is Lucas's last actual championship match on the list. We are restacking the list a little bit. The top 10 is going to have a little bit of juggle to it. But he will still be the grand champion, and whoever's on the list champion can play Lucas at any time. You're still going to see him on the stream. And again, he was just holding the list up because he's been traveling so much, and it's not fair for player number 2 and 3 not to get a chance to play for the championship. So we're not just going to forfeit. We're not just going to give Ryan the championship. Somebody's going to earn it in our tournament this weekend. And then from there, we'll start challenging 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all over again. So get ready for the list to start picking up. And you're going to see a lot of great matches here. Here we go. Lucas to break. Can he get his first break and run for the set? And he's been monster in the break, and he's not going to get it this time. Another killer break. He made a bunch of balls. Everything set up, but unfortunately, he lost the cue ball on this one. I got my partner, Vinny Gambardella, on the chat. Me and him are working on something big. We're trying to grow the Sharkstream as well. We might be having another room with another Sharkstream, more matches for everybody. So we'll get you more details on that as it comes out. But yeah, the Sharkstream might be growing a little bit. Already got a bunch of list matches and a lot of other good things. And might be adding something else, everybody. All right, Ryan a little straighter than he wanted to be. Play the 4-6 combo. Want to be on the rail here. Nice shot. Sharkstream 2.0, bigger and better. Yeah, we're not even going to call it that. It's just going to be the Sharkstream. So we're just going to have another place where we can air matches and, do other cool things. Another opportunity for me and my partner, Vinny. So we're going to make some things happen. And again, we'll get you all the details once it happens and it's locked up. But you know me, I'm always making moves, man. The Bowman Fraser Show, Sharkstream, Yale Billiards. Got to keep it moving, guys. All right, Ryan Cullen here. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Got to pull this ball back. Just don't want to get too close to the 8. Not bad, not bad. A little more angle than he wanted, but he still should be more than comfortable to make this 2-rail position on the 9. Maybe he's a little bit. I like going this side, 2 rails. You want to go first diamond, second diamond near the corner pocket and come up and play the 9 the same side as the 8 ball's going, but in the corner. That's my call here. I get the cue ball to hit right about here. There we go. That was nice. Very nice by Ryan Cullen. I'm going to get a boom. Lukas going to say, don't even worry about it. All right, guys. Awesome job. Almost 200 people watching. Really appreciate the stream tonight. Really appreciate you guys spending time with me, talking, listening, commenting, just enjoying it. And again, I got to throw my plug out there. We got a relist match coming up this Saturday. We are going to be crowning a new champion. Lukas is going to be the grand champion. Win or lose this match. So we will have a new champion. It's going to be decided on the table. So that's going to be this Saturday. If you're in Wallingford, you want to play, come on down and play. $20. Hey, bye-bye wing ball. Bye-bye 3 ball. All right, Ryan's 1 ball away from making this 7-10. And what I mean by 1 ball, everything's hanging. All he's got to do is make the 1 ball, get position for the 2. He's very, very capable of running out here. Big shot on the 1, though. Might want to play this cross side. Maybe want to carry him the 7 ball in. Or just bank the 1. A lot of options here. What to do, what to do. Goes to the bank. He can play the 2 all the way down. He went for the carom. He got it. Where is he going to have position? Or will he have position? The problem when you play those shots, you really don't know where the cue ball is going to go. But this is very makeable, very kickable. 1 rail. Excuse me there. Sorry about that. Ryan's doing the method. So what the method is want to see how far this is here, and then you want to measure from there to there, and that's where Ryan's going to be aiming for. Going to aim right there. This way it comes this way. That's what he's doing. So here's his point right here. You see where he's pointing to? That's where he's going to aim with the cue ball to try to make the 1 ball. Yep, this is it. Do or die. Big shot here, Ryan Cullen. Oh, that's going to be it. Unless Lukas does something weird. He runs to the table. 1, 2 on the side. Again, the 4, 7, 8 are right down there. Only thing's tricky is getting the 4 to the 7. But again, he is a professional. He can stroke the ball from anywhere. And you're going to see some of that stroke right here. Check it out. Watch the spin he puts on this cue ball. 1. Almost 2. Look at this stroke. Beautiful. Get all the way down there. A little straighter than he wanted to be. But again, he's got a great stroke here. Watch how far he follows through with that cue ball. Look at that cue. Look how far he finishes. That's very important for you guys out there watching. Watch him with the cue ball, with the cue stick. Watch how far his cue ends up when he follows through. He does it all the time. See how far? And that's going to be it. Ryan Cullen's going to shake his hand. And Lukas Verner is now officially done. He is now the grand champion. And we're going to be giving our championship away on Saturday. But congratulations, Lukas Verner. Good job to Ryan Cullen. And we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bobby Hilton saying, boom.
Bobby Hilton here from the Sharkstream. Give a shout out to all of our sponsors. Of course, our gold sponsors, Brunswick Billiards. We are the Brunswick Arena on the Sharkstream, and of course, McDermott Hughes. Then we got our silver sponsors. We can't forget those. We got Yale Billiards, Salado, of course, Yale Billiards, Simonis Cloth, Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, Pro Fitman Billiards, Andy Gow, Aramith, Letman Lights, and Carbon Magic Cleaner. And of course, we can't forget our local and bronze sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. They've been with us for a long time. K Morgan Painting, APA, Jacoby Custom Cues, Sigma Wear, Organic Ink Tattoo, Dynamic Pressure Washing, NM Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Pool Table Magic, and of course, Vacuum Lease. Thank you guys all for your continued support. Appreciate it.